Dear friends, I'm Shobitra Lahiri. I'm the author of Guide to IBC.com. Guide to IBC is a product of 6 to 7 years of research work, which included two book publications, one failed website, and then it has evolved. Guide to IBC is totally free of cost. The idea is to give access or let people know about this wonderful legislation, which you cannot say a set of laws. It is an ecosystem altogether. Why do we call it an ecosystem? Because it has a beginning point and an end point. Any company going into insolvency must come out either resolved or liquidated. Of course, there is a way of withdrawal of insolvency by way of 12A. But once a company gets in, if we ignore that, a company getting into CIRP will have to be resolved, or it goes into liquidation. Resolution means what? The company goes back, it is rehabilitated, it is taken over by someone else, and it is back in it is in the process of rejuvenation. If a company is liquidated, then also there are two possibilities. One is it is sold as a going concern. If it is sold as a going concern, it is as good as a resolution plan. It goes into the hands of a new investor and who revives it. Or it is sold through auction and then it's a corporate debt. Now, Insolvency Bankruptcy Code is a law, and it is supported by various regulations. Regulations are basically showing how the law is to be handled. Now, unfortunately, or whatever you can call it, the regulations are not matching in the chronological order of the sections. So in Guide to IBC, what I have done is that I have tried to have the sections and the regulations structured in a manner correlated, which may not be 100% correct. But at least it is important for one to have an idea about the structure of the law. And in this, you can get an idea of the structure of the law. And once you get the idea of a structure of a law, then you know how the law is to be handled. So in every page, you will see an index which shows a table so that you know in which section and which regulation, regulation it pertains to which section. As I said, it is not 100%. It is not 100% authentic, but you can say it is 90% authentic. Now, Insolvency Bankruptcy Code has gone through multiple amendments. Multiple. This is basically it being a new set of laws in order to keep with the developing society, developing commerce, evolving market scenario. IBBI or the legislatures have come out with amendments. I'm not making any comments on the amendments. But that is not all. What we see is people move around with a book of IBC with sections and regulations. But that is not all. Because the entire dimension of law one has to see. It has to be sections, regulations, and the case laws. There are thousands of cases. Now, how do you keep track? And thousands of cases giving thousands of verdicts. So it has to be, we have to form topics in order to come out with a basis. It's not possible. One case may be running for 8 pages, one case may be running for 300 pages. Now it's not possible for one to remember all this. Now, what happens that the law keeps on changing, evolving. It is not always through amendments, it's through case laws. Like say for example, with as I was saying, with regard to withdrawal of insolvency. Glass Trust came up. It was possibly one of the last judgments of Justice Chandrachud. He said that, look, the law says that this is the domain of NCLT. NCLAT has got no jurisdiction to order. Yesterday there was a judgment of NCLAT which said that no, not only that, it is no more, the law says, the Glass Trust says a very big thing. It is not confined to the appellant and not confined to the applicant and the lender and the borrower. It is now a composite thing. So, if the IRP has received claims from others, while ordering in Regulation 35, you are supposed to have a valuation. Now, whether the valuation report is to be shared with everyone or not. Now, in one judgment, I think JK paper fiber, and NCLAT said that no, it is the COC's commercial wisdom which says that either the whole report has to be shared or just RP is to mention what is the fair value on the liquidation value. Matter ends. Now these things do not come by way of amendments. The concept of landmark judgment also, what is a landmark judgment? Frankly speaking, all judgments are landmark judgments because it shows that it is a confrontation between two ideas and a law is analyzed and a view comes out. So every judgment is a landmark judgment. So in Guide to Insolvency, what we have done is we have put this as topic. Now we keep on, human brain is capable of retaining certain amount of memory. In Guide to IBC, what we have done is we have put in these things by way of topics. And in each topic, there may be one case or it may have hundreds of cases. Wherever we break and we use only the case extracts. There is no word, I don't put in any word of myself. So what you are getting are case extracts subject to that particular topic or that particular regulation or that particular section. I think this will be a wonderful tool which can be used not only by insolvency professionals, by lawyers, by bankers who are the COC members or SSC members, and also by the CDs. So we will have a society which will be aware of Insolvency Bankruptcy Code in totality, and we'll have value addition every day. Thank you.